So good day to you, our dear panelists. We are the Group 2 of STEM 12 and MPL7, and I am Clint of Juanitas. Together with me are my fellow researchers, Edgelson Villanueva, James Vincent Diaz, Jezreel Mae Madarico, and Arllet Morillo. So in front of you are our research proposal entitled The Comparative Study of the Effectiveness of Natural Larvacide from Neem tree or Azadirachta indica, leaf extract, and Makahiya Mimosa pudica, root extract. Next slide. So first is the background of our study. Mosquito-borne diseases are considered one of the major problems of the world right now, and the health and safety of people have gained worldwide attention, so much that the mosquito control programs have been done and implemented. This study aims to compare which of the said extract is more effective in larvicidal activity against mosquito wrigglers. This study also benefits people in the community who wants to exterminate completely or at least to control and lessen the spread of dengue-carrying mosquitoes, and to find a cheap and eco-friendly alternative larvicide. The general objectives, which the study aims to compare the two studies about the effectiveness of neem leaf extract and Makahiya root extract as an alternative larvicide against mosquito wrigglers. Next is the specific objectives, to determine which of the two studies is more effective as an alternative larvicide to mosquito wrigglers in terms of mortality rate.
Statement of the problem. One of the most dreaded insect vectors of disease is the mosquito. It carries microorganisms that infect human, causing disease. Neem leaf extract and Makahiya root extract was found to have an active constituent that kills mosquito wrigglers. It answers the question, which of the extracts is most effective on the mortality rate of mosquito wrigglers? The significance of the study. The use of plant-based insecticide or larvicide would be beneficial to the environment, considering it is all natural. It would not be harmful to the environment, unlike the commercial pesticides in insect repellents. The extracts will not be a threat to the health and well-being of the people. The study also provides further about making organic larvicide with the use of plants that can be found in the community. For the scope and limitations, the study is limited only in comparing the effectiveness of neem tree leaf extract and Makahiya root extract as larvicide in terms of mortality rate.
The definition of terms. Effect is a result or product of some agency by a new Webster's Comprehensive Dictionary, 1996. In this study, effect refers to the death of mosquito wrigglers due to the application of the neem tree leaf extract and Makahiya root extract. Extract. Extract is the portion of a plant or substance removed by solvents and used in a drug preparation in solid, powdered, or liquid form by the New International Webster's Comprehensive Dictionary in 1996. In this study, it refers to the leaf extract of neem and root extract of Makahiya, extracted and used against the mosquito wrigglers. Leaves. Leaves of a tree or plant are the parts that are flat, thin, and usually green, by Collins Cobbled Advanced Dictionary of English in 2009. In this study, leaves refer to the part of neem tree that are flat, thin, and green that is extracted to make a larvicide. Root. The part of a plant that grows underground, gets water from the ground, and holds the plant in place by the Merriam-Webster Dictionary 2018. In this study, root refers to the part of Makahiya that grows underground that is extracted to make a larvicide. Mosquito wriggler. Mosquito larvae called wrigglers are aquatic, with a large head and thorax and narrow, worm-like abdomen. They typically hang just below the water surface, breathing air through tubes at the end of the abdomen by Missouri Department of Conservation, 2019. In this study, mosquito wriggler refers to the cultured larvae used as the test organisms. Larvacide, an agent for killing larval pests by Merriam-Webster Dictionary in 2019. In this study, larvicide refers to the neem leaf extract and Makahiya root extract. Mortality. Mortality is the proportion of deaths in a specified number of the population by a new Webster dictionaries in 1981. In this study, mortality refers to the number of dead mosquito wrigglers. Neem. It is scientifically known as Azadirachta indica. Neem tree is a tall evergreen with bright green leaves by Therapeutic Research Faculty 2019. In this study, neem refers to the pest plant where the leaves will be used to obtain the larvicidal activity. Makahiya. Makahiya is a diffusely spreading half-woody herb with branched stems up to 1 meter long, sparingly prickly with numerous deflects, bristly hairs. The leaves are very sensitive, both pinnae and leaflets, folding when touched. Pinnae are usually four, digitally arranged at the end of each petiole, and 4 to 9 centimeters long. The leaflets are narrowly oblong in equilateral, 1 to 1.5 centimeter long. Sessile sparingly bristly, with pointed tips. Heads are long, pedicled, solitary or 2 to 3 in each axil, about 1 centimeter in diameter. Pods are flat, slightly recurved, 1 to 2 centimeters long, with 3 to 5 one-sided joints that fall away in maturity. Florets are red in the upper part with pink to lavender filament by the Philippine Medicinal Plants 2019. In this study, Makahiya is the first plant where the roots will be used to obtain the larvicidal activity.
For the theoretical framework, Neem Azadirachta indica. Neem has a strong insecticide activity. It contains at least 35 biological active principles. Azadirachtin is the predominant insecticidal active ingredient in the seed, fruit, leaves, and other parts of the tree. Azadirachtin and other components in neem product exhibit various modes of action against insects such as anti-feeding properties, growth regulation, fecundity suppression and sterilization, oviposition repellency, changes in biological fitness, and also blocking development of vector-borne pathogens. Neem works as a repellent by disrupting the appetite of insects and diminishing their urge to reproduce. Makahiya Mimosa pudica. Chemical analysis has shown that Makahiya contains various compounds including alkaloids, flavonoids, C-glycosides, sterols, tanniroids, tannins, and fatty acids. The roots of the plant contain up to 10% tannin, which according to Miller and Harvey in 2007, tannins are natural pesticides. According to Noda Demijam et al. In 2014, based on their experiment, that Makahiya root extract is responsible for the activity of against mosquito eggs. Conceptual framework. The independent variable is neem leaf extract, the control variable is Makahiya root extract, and the dependent variable is mortality rate of mosquito wrigglers.
Related literature. The year 2020 is not just focused on the latest issues, but are still facing a familiar threat. Because of the country's tropical climate, it has also made a way for mosquitoes to exist, leaving damage on the human health of the Filipino people. With this study, we aim to provide the necessary and specific information in where the researchers along with the benefactors of could gain information from this study and provide a drastic change in mosquito population and decrease the rate of mosquito-borne diseases. With comparing the two related studies, the researchers should provide enough information on the effectiveness of each extract on which the two has more efficient results when it comes to the mortality rate of mosquito wriggers. With the assistance of the noted references, we have distinguished few elements that could thus build the structure of this research study. These related references were only limited within the studies involving the larvicidal effects of extracts involving neem tree extract, Azadirachta indica, and Makahiya extract, Mimosa pudica, along with the study of the different effect of repellents to mosquito from a larvae to an adult. Methodology: identification of the studies that will be used. The two studies are Makahiya, Mimosa pudica root extract as an alternative larvicide against mosquito regulars, and the larvicidal effect of neem as a directa indica leaf extract. These two studies will be materials to use to compare the results for this research. Gathering of data. The data that we will compare is the statistical data of each treatment of the two studies. There are three, 50%, 75, and 100% concentrations or treatments in Makahiya, while there are four, 25%, 50%, 75, and 100% in neem tree leaves. However, we will only use the statistical data of 50%, 75, and 100% concentration in neem tree leaves to be fair and equal. Each concentration's statistical data will be gathered. The end.